Today we're going to work on our little bee. Kind of looks like a shadow. Okay, basically you crust it up there. So now I'm just going to add a little yellow. Just overall, let's see. Just to get it started there. And I wanted to use the black because it should be a solid color, or else you probably would see it. And as it fades, the other colors have the potential to come through later. And being that purple makes it brown, I wanted to be brightest. I could have put white, but I may actually put white in there and then overlap it. I just wanted to get it up there. You just have to sometimes do what you gotta do. So let's see. I'll end up going in it again with more black too. You know, it's a process. It's okay. It's like how your bloodstream sends all kind of stuff to the same parts over and over and over again until you're healed up and informed and you live. And the bee will have all its parts. You know, is it a he or she? Oh, it's a he, of course, right? Because it's a queen. Oh, bumblebees. I love the bumblebees. Really awesome. Doesn't matter if you make mistakes because when it's paint, we could usually clean it up. And that's the thing about solitude. Nobody's around to see the mistakes, so you could work with them. Gives you a better understanding of life, actually, probably. But to see them more. I don't know. Better off, not better. That's where I go. It's all about the end game of the soul. Better off is better than being better. Because better off leads to better. Yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, so now we got the wings are going to come here. But I'm actually going to make the wings a little higher on this one. Because they're a little low in there. Like, I just fudged it because I was having a hard time imagining. Because I couldn't keep my focus from other things in life going on. So I just did a quick couple bees. And then put them up there to see what was going on. See. You know, and I could always like go with black again and start over. Doesn't matter. So it's like for what I'm doing right now. But the other colors that are mixed, that's different. That's where jobs piss me off. If they don't come through. It's like I mix custom colors all the time. Because to buy all the colors, it'd be ridiculous. You'd have to spend so much money. That's what pisses me off as an artist too. Because at 50, I arrange it so I could be able to buy like all these nice art supplies. I could spend like 10,000. I'm serious. Now I could spend definitely like $3,000 or $4,000 in art supplies, no problem. Now I could cut it down to like $1,000 in art supplies, but that's the traditional stuff. I'm not talking about equipment like airbrushes and that. You know that'll run you out there. You need certain stuff, but I'm tired of that honestly. I want to go back to more of this kind of paint. Anyway, so it's the start of the bee, right? And then I could put the blue eye. But you know what? Let's yellow his eye for this second, because I'll put a white on there anyway. You know, just because. Just because for that second. It's registration, see. You can't stop and go for every color just to get registration if you know that you could use the color. And because the bee, he has reflected in his eye, he's got the pollenized pustules. You know, so he's got the reflection of those in his eye. And the black does leave a little shadow. That's another reason I did it black. Because, you know, to do it white, it would give me optimum yellow. But I do need the shadow. That's the kind of picture it is. So what I'm going to do is the black will be the shadow for the dim areas and the low resolution areas. You know, people before computers. We were here. We were So anyway, the white ones will be the highlights, and also I'll put double the white ones, okay, to make brighter yellow areas, because I'll then go back in with the yellow, okay, and do the highlights, some of them, and just make them super bright yellows. So I'm going to go in the yellow one or two more times, okay, because then I'm going to do the transition between the black and the yellow. That's a technique and all that. To the degree too, because I'm going to add dimension to the black. I'm not just going to leave it a void, you know. Most people would, but I don't have to, and I have the ability not to, so I'm not going to. Okay, so, because I'm responsible. I want to make I've been wanting to do a nice bee for a while. I was going to do it on this other mural, but they didn't prove, to go the distance. Now this is a mural much deserving of that, because I know the destination and use of this mural brings me joy for what it is, because the only thing that could have been better is I could have been done a little quicker, but I won't work on it unless I'm feeling good and happy, because I have a right to do that. It's like when a woman spreads her legs, I have a right not to work if I'm not happy. I'm sorry. It's my talent. It's my gift. That's right, so you're going to cut me. Not, but so these people, it's a special mural for me. And, I just like it. All the way around, so everything's good. No complaints on this. Only that I couldn't have done it, as planned, because, I like to have my own little feet in between. Like, okay, dude, I did that in fucking 4 days. I mean, I painted some big-ass pictures in a couple of days. Man, I'm telling you. So, anyway, this one's going to fly away. Oh, you know what? It's his clone. So, yeah, we'll put the bee's clone right there. We'll put him a little higher, too. He's a nice bee. Okay, well, anyway, that's the way it is. Oh, you see. All right, so that's going to be for that. Like I said, that. You know what? I'm probably going to put pollen, but I want to see what it looks like first. I would like to get a reference for this, even if I don't have to, because I might make a horse or a dog leg instead by accident. But now I'll bring you close so you see the bee. He's on there. It's on. And okay, so there he is right there. He's got his little eye. That's probably not what he sounds like. Okay, and there's people outside think I'm crazy. And I know there's yellow in there already, but he does a nice job there. He does a nice job. And I was using a solo style cup. Okay. And the brush I was using is Old Crusty. Yeah, so this is probably, it could be a dollar store, Dollar General, or a Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Michael's, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and it works. It works pretty good. And here's my paint in there. Recycle, reduce, and reuse. And yellow, Hey, coincidence. The bee's yellow, too. Okay, and then as for paint for this one, we got, it's exterior going on here. So this is your super Lowe's good paint. Okay, now the reason that I didn't use, high gloss, even though it's going outside, is we're gonna try a gloss coating. Clear coat, or a matte clear coat. I'm still under research for it, but the gloss has an added element. It's good, but it's not as easy to work with when blending colors in a certain way, because you see, just how you see like that will happen on regular coating too, just over white sometimes too. And with blending the colors, you'll get a void in between the two colors you're blending. And not that you can't get it to go away, but it reappears because it's strong paint. It's actually pretty good, in there. And then you don't want to do this. I made that with a clamp, which I knew was going to happen because, I'm poorish. So I can't use this. I have to have the same clamp for mechanics and murals, and that pisses me off actually, but at least it's a crucifix,
Yes, sound like a bee now, yeah.
Anyway, those are the bees. You know, now you see the bee going away.